Hey, Instagram. I'm trying to do dual things here. It's my Inspirational Tuesday, so I decided to come on Instagram as well too, as I do on Facebook. Let's start Facebook. Well, hello there, darlings. Hello there, Facebook, and IG. I see y'all both coming in. I'm doing better with going live on both, but of course y'all know I'm always on Facebook because my love is over there. You know, people that like information, I'm told, you know, the older ones, those of us 35 plus, we like being on Facebook. So I'm over here on Facebook and Instagram. Hey there, how y'all doing? The real Birdman. Oh, kill him. Hey, Sharon, how you doing, darling? Hey, Janet, good morning. Good morning to you. It's what time? It's afternoon for me. Good morning. You must be on the West Coast. Yes, we are here. Hey, Great Britain. Hey, Miss Grace. And I see on IG, I see one Tasha. Hey, girl. How y'all doing? And I don't have my glasses. Miss Thompson over there on IG. Hey, Tanya Webb. I see you just getting in. Beverly, how y'all doing? Hey, Terry. How you doing? Rodney Perry! Rodney, we need to get together. I need to talk to you about something. I need some brotherly love, so we got to get together next week, okay? Make sure you make some time for your girl, all right? You miss me, Denora? Oh, make sure you turn on your notifications. Please turn on your notifications so you are made aware when I go live. So, y'all know I always say I won't hold you long, but I won't today because I have to get back to work. But, y'all look, I'm so proud of myself first and foremost. I've been doing my smoothie and my juicing. I bought a new juicer, and this right here is cherry, banana, pineapple, and a little lemon smoothie. You know I gotta be a little extra and put it in my cup, in my wine glass. So I'm down 10 pounds. So see, IG, they can see over here on IG. See, look, I'm down 10 pounds. All of this is getting even more finer. So I'm so proud of myself when it comes to getting my health back together. I got some virgin olive oil, some oregano oil. Y'all, I just be doing it. I be making it happen in here. I got some chickweed and that sea moss is on the way. I just be doing. And Nicole said she ain't heard from me in a while. Nicole, I go live every week. So that means you have to turn on your notifications. Go up to the like button and look at, let it hover over, and it says get all notifications. So make sure that you have your notifications on. So yeah, this is my drink, y'all. Got a little banana, I love cherries. Cherries and bananas are my favorite fruit. So I mixed them, and I got on a scale 2 days ago, y'all, and I'm down 3 pounds, which means I'm down to a total of 10 pounds. I gained this extra weight after I had my hysterectomy at the end of 2015, and I couldn't seem to get it off. But hormones are now balanced out, and I'm straight, and I'm doing my part to eat right. I think I only had meat once this week, and that was a little bit in a salad. And other than that, I've been eating really well. I've been eating, let me show y'all. Hold on. I have this vegan taco salad. No, I'm not getting paid to promote any of this. Maybe I should be. But vegan taco salad. And it was actually pretty good. But you're talking about my nails, girl. Yeah, you know I always keep my nails dead. This time I got a little pearl on them. So I've been doing my part and eating right. But I want to talk to you guys today about you can have both. One of the things that we are taught is that we have to make choices and choose between one thing or another. And I remember several years back, I was dating a guy, and we were out shopping. He liked to shop. So shopping was his thing. So we would go shopping, and I would pick up a pair of shoes, and I would see more than one pair of shoes. And I would sit there without anybody ever prompting me or telling me that I had to pick only one. So I'm sitting here looking at him. I'm like, oh, these are cute, and these are cute, and these are cute, right? He walks over and leans over. He said, babe, you know you can have both pair, right? I said, huh? He said, you know you can have both pair. I said, I can. He was like, yeah, you want both pair of shoes? Well, we gonna just get both pair of shoes. There is no You only can get one. And it made me think about, like, my granddaughter. When we go to the store, she never hesitates to ask for whatever it is that she wants. She doesn't say, well, sweet, because she calls me sweetie or Bukas, one of the two. Sweetie, I want this toy, and I want this toy. She doesn't say, sweetie, I want this toy or this toy. She say, I want this toy and this toy. Can I have both of the toys, right? So where did it start when we started trying to, well, not even start trying to, we just automatically think we have to have one or the other? When do we start doing that? Because I hear women all the time when it comes to dating that will say, I would rather have a man that's good to me. He don't cheat on me. He might not be the best looking or have a lot of money, but he loves me with all of his heart. Why can't he not cheat on you, love you with all of his heart, and have a positive flow of income coming in and be attractive to you too? We have to stop hindering ourselves because of the way that we think. And when you ask yourself, why do I think this way? When you start thinking back, it's like mama would say, you can have this or that. But you got to remember, they were taught that as well too. So my point today here is to help you start to think about why you say stuff like that. Why do I feel like I have to choose between one or the other? Anytime I'll float around on social media and I'll read different posts, and the women will we always put ourselves in a position to not have the best. We put ourselves in positions to take one or the other. No, I want a guy that is good to me. He adores me. He loves me. He's attractive too. He treats me right. And he has a positive flow of income coming in steadily as well too. Why do I have to choose between the two? As women, we have to stop trying to make ourselves believe that we cannot have it all. Fellas, this is for you too. I want a woman, I want her to be good to me. She might not have the best body, or she might not have the prettiest face, or I might not be totally attracted to her, but she treat me right and she respect me. Whatever you say it is what it's going to be. Whatever you speak, you're going to attract that to you. It's all based upon what you believe you deserve. Now you guys know in 2 days, Manifest comes out. Manifest how to change the way that you think in order to create the love life and abundance you desire. I go in deeper with it on that. You can go to 47.aprilmason.com and get all 3 bundles as of the 17th, 11:49 on the 17th. The sale will be officially over. So make sure you go get that, and make sure for all of you that do have it, that haven't already, make sure you watch Manifest first, because Manifest video will be the opening up of all the other stuff. It'll start making sense to you. So watch Manifest first. Okay? Because I need you to understand that everything that we do is all based upon the standard and programming that we've been taught. And I just chose to change my doggone mind. Oh, and Tanya over there at Tracy Lynn, thank you so much, darling, for sending me my necklace. I really like it. I really like it. Thank you so much. And I know y'all always ask me, where can I send you something? I want you to put it on. Inbox me with what you got. See if it's something that I like. Only thing I will not wear is hair, because I don't wear weave, so I can't really do that because it'll be sitting here on the counter. But other than that, send me what you got, and inbox us, because you guys always asking on my post, where can we send you something? Where I want you to use my mug or my dress or where it is. And I forgot to tell y'all, just all you gotta do is inbox me, and then myself or my assistant will respond to you with the address and all that good stuff. So getting back to what I was talking about, you can have both. I heard somebody say, well, Oprah said you can have it all, just not all at one time. And I said, well, I challenge that. Who said you have to pick and choose? Who says you can't have it all and all at the same time? It's the programming that we have of what we can and what cannot have. And we were taught that. Would it be good for a man to read or watch so he could find the right woman in his life? Absolutely, Chris. You know what? Funny thing is, I get so many brothers in my inbox that say, thank you so much. Because of you, I want to date black women again. I hear that all the time. Or I'll get listening to you lets me know what type of man I need to become to attract the asset woman that you're talking about. So absolutely, just because I may not say, men, this is for you. Now, I do things for you guys, for the guys, but every time I may not say, fellas, this is for you. Take what I'm saying, apply it to your life if it fits. And normally my stuff is interchangeable, but my audience is women. So absolutely, Chris, you can definitely listen and watch. So this applies to the men too. You can have everything that you desire, but you have to believe that. And I think we've been taught that it's selfish or it's wrong to believe that you can have everything that you desire. Why would God place us on the earth and give us access to so many things and then say, you can have this, but not that part? God ain't never said that. We've been programmed and made to believe that. And so we are living by the standards that someone else has set. I'm guilty of it. I used to say, okay, I want to this and that. Even with the shoes, okay, I'd rather the pink shoes than the white shoes or the black shoes instead of the gray shoes. And my ex was like, no, baby, you can have whatever shoes you want. And I'll never forget that day. He was trying to prove a point. Not only did I get that one pair of shoes, he bought me 7 pair of shoes that day. He said, I want you to understand that that was with him. When you were daddy, you get what you want. But I took that and I applied it to my life as, April, you can have whatever you want. The only person setting the limitations on you is you. And we've been programmed that way. Or my kids are grown now. They're 23, 21, and 19. But when they were younger, as a single parent, what I would do is I would buy myself something, but I would keep the receipt just in case somebody would need something, some school supplies, some clothes, somebody needs some shoes or something. I had to stop that because I was living from a mindset of lack. I was preparing for the storm. I talked to you guys about that last week. Stop preparing for the storm. It's almost like we believe that if there's good happening, there has to be a bad. If the relationship is going well, somebody gonna do something that mess it up. That's not always the case, but it's only the case. Well, I will say it's always the case. It's always the case if that's what you're preparing for. Yes, Great Britain, no more. You can no longer be the take back queen. We ain't taking back nothing. Them kids gonna be fine, honey. And if something do come up, guess what, baby? You're going to be able to use your feminine energy to tap into your creativity, baby, and create the income that you need to take care of yourself. Period. You don't always have to keep receipts. We have been indoctrinated. Absolutely, we have been indoctrinated. And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to be indoctrinated no more. Those days are over. I had to learn it. And everything that I teach you guys is everything that I've done for myself. And I see where I started out, living in the shelter, being homeless with 3 kids, thinking that won't he do it mindset. No, he won't do it. You gonna do it. He's giving you the tools to do it. He ain't doing nothing. God's sitting up like, these fools get on my nerve. He might not say fool, but you get the picture. I done gave them all of the power. I've given them the ability to create. I even told them greater works shall they do. So they don't understand that if I give them power to create, that means they have the same power that I have. And then they can actually do greater things that I can do. So why won't they tap into that? Why do they stay on their knees praying to me, asking me to fix situations when I've already given them the power and authority to do it? It's because they refuse to tap into the wisdom that I've given them, and they're living by a standard that I did not create for them. Therefore, they're living in lack and only dealing with what's better versus creating what's best for their life and manifesting what they can have. I've already said it. I'm not saying nothing else. That's why one of the things that bothers me is when people say, what God getting ready to do? Instagram. I hate when people do that, but I'm going to do it again. God ain't getting ready to do nothing, okay? God ain't getting ready to do a doggone thing because it's already done. So while you sitting there waiting for to hit the blessing jackpot, okay, I'm going to keep giving. I'm going to keep sowing and everything like that. I'm going to keep doing it. You're doing all of that, but you're not doing the work. What advice would I have for the younger generation? Heather, the same exact thing. My daughter's 23 years old. She bought her first house at 21, 2 years ago. She's about her grind. She's about her money. The same thing that I teach you guys, I teach her. Now, she's still young, so all of the decisions that she makes are not always the best. However, When it comes to finances and getting your money right and making sure you're secure, she got that on lock. But I have to remember, April, she's still 23 years old, and there's some things that she may do that she has to grow into maturity, or she has to experience some things. So that will be the advice. The same advice that I give the younger generation is the same advice that I give the older ones, because you got to remember, the only way the younger generation can change is if the older generation thinks something different. We got to train them on something different. So the very same thing I say when I go speak at the colleges or at the high school, I say at the women's conferences, right here on Facebook, right here on Instagram. It's the same. There's nothing that's different. People just got to choose to grab a hold of it. And I think also folks are looking for bibbity bobbity boo. They're looking for instant gratification. They're looking for, I don't want to do the work. That's why I told you guys, any of you that bought my 3-bundle special, please understand, if you're looking for magic, it ain't magic. There's some work that you have to do. I had to do the work. I didn't just wake up, y'all, I didn't just wake up like this. I didn't just get to a place where I'm financially secure within myself. My self-esteem is where it needs to be. I have the confidence I need to have. I'm not afraid of anything. I don't believe in being fearful of anything. I didn't just get that way. I had to work it on a consistent basis. And when you start doing that and it becomes repetitious, that's how you see change happen. People ask, why are some people successful and some people aren't? Because those of us that are deemed successful, we know there's no magic. We know that there's some work that we have to do. We know that we have to get up early sometimes and do our own research. We know that we have to invest in ourselves and not always looking for somebody to hand us something for free. We know that. We know that we have to take the time and get in a peaceful place, especially if you're a woman, get in a peaceful place, tap into your femininity, which your creativity is connected to. We've learned how to put ourselves first and not apologize or give an explanation or an excuse for why I gotta put me first, or why I can't say no to you. We say no and give no explanation for it. God bless you. No. We've learned how to tell people no, and some folk we learn how to say hell no because they just don't understand when you're nice to them. So you have to ask yourself, in my life, have I been choosing one thing or the other, and why have I not been understanding and knowing that I can choose both things? So this week, this is what I want you to do. I always give homework. I want you to be aware of when you're making the this or that comparison. I would rather have a good man that he might only make $30,000 a year, but he a good man. He might not be the most attractive, but guess what? He love everything about me. Why do you feel like you got to settle for that? I want somebody that I'm attracted to because I need to look at him from across the room and be like, "Ooh, daddy." What the young people say? "Oh, he can get it." I gotta have that feeling about you. If I'm talking about my forever, why do we settle on pieces? Now, when I say this, I don't mean anybody has to be perfect. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they can have flaws and nobody's perfect, but they can be the best they need to be for you. Whatever that looks like. Whatever that looks like. Thank you guys so much for sharing over there on Facebook. You have taught me how to operate from a feminine standpoint and own it. I love it. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Capri09. Girl, you got to own that. You got to own it. I make no apologies for being me. I used to. Just because you may not be able to handle me at 100% don't mean I'm getting ready to downgrade to, like 98. Oh, God, no. You deserve the whole package if you believe that. Now, ladies, let me clarify, because some of y'all, we've been programmed to believe that we're supposed to be on this pedestal and you the prize. You did. Okay, hold on. Let me bring it on back just a little bit. There's some prerequisites to this. Number one is understand that I'm talking about from a core place, not superficial stuff. So understand that. I'm not talking about just because you're a woman, you have breasts and a vagina, that you think that makes you a great woman, or that you have a degree, an education, a nice car, good credit where you live. That ain't what I'm talking about. Okay, because that's not what makes you a good woman. That says that you know how to accomplish some things. That's not the core of who you are. So let me clarify that for some of y'all run out of here and start talking about, well, Miss April said that I can have both. Boo, don't you see me? Don't you see what I got and what I become? That I ain't talking to you. That if that's the attitude you're taking, I'm not talking to you. Let me tell you a little bit different, because I don't want you to go out there and you still end up not attracting what you really desire, because the energy or the core of where that's coming from, the space of where that thought process is coming from is not the right place. Okay, so I don't want you to think that. Let's look on IG. Let's get it. Don't get it twisted, y'all. Don't get it twisted. So you said, Jocelyn said, I had the right package, but he slowly depreciated. Then he wasn't the right package. I wrote something this morning about the ideal guy or girl. The person is not ideal or the right person if they cannot give you what you need. They just look good on paper, or they're your ideal in your mind. But the ideal person doesn't depreciate. The right person doesn't play games and all that. That's not what they do. So if you can say a person was the whole package, but then it depreciated, then it was not the whole package, because a whole package never depreciates. When you're with the right person, they never depreciate, because they are of value. And when you come into their life or they come into your life, your value go up, boo. So no, it might not have been the right person, because a lot of times we believe that just because a person is ideal, they look the part, and they might even be a nice person, that they're the right person. Ideal and great person does not equal right person. That equals bad boy or bad girl. From the standpoint of, that's a bad guy, bad boy or bad girl for you. Y'all shouldn't be connected. So you got to think about it a little bit differently, because if the person was the one, they would still be in your life and still being the one. So back to, ooh, that's tart. Ooh wee. You can have both. You can have both. Just understand that the only reason why you're not living an abundant life is because of how you think. Everything has to do with the way that you think, my darlings. If you believe that there are no good men, or that you can't have both, then that's what it's going to be. If you believe that I can have this and that, you can. So whatever you believe it is what it'll be. If you believe that all men play games, then they do. If you believe all women are gold diggers, then they are. It's just what it is. And the thing is, whatever you believe is what you will see most of. It goes back to the analogy I always give you guys about the car. When you get a new car, you see everybody with the same car, because your glasses, your filter has changed with the lens you're looking from. Now you're like, dang, everybody got a Lexus truck. Dang, everybody got a Benz. Everybody got a Camry. Everybody got a Hyundai. It's not that everybody didn't have them before. You're just noticing them. So whatever you notice and whatever you focus on is what it'll be. Whatever you focus on is what you invite into your life. So if you invite, I can only have one or the other, you will always be in a position to not have any money, to not buy both. You only have money to buy one. You'll always be in a position to not have a good guy or a good woman in your life that can be everything you need from a physical standpoint and a mental, spiritual, emotional, financial standpoint too. So whatever you believe it is actually what it's going to be. It's really that simple. And then I hear people always come back and try to dispute with me, but April, you don't understand. You don't know. Yes, I do understand, and I do know. The life that I've created for myself, I had to change the way that I thought first. Whatever you believe is what it'll be. Your belief system has gotten you this far. It's real simple. When I believed that all men would cheat, they would cheat on me. I was expecting it. I was planning for the storm. I was planning for my exit. I was planning for them to act the fool, because that's what I knew more of. I knew how to read you in my mind, but I didn't know how to accept love in my mind. I didn't know how to do that, because I was used to having tainted, toxic love, if that's what you want to call it. It wasn't even love. So when you are in a position where you're used to having the worst, You're always going to gravitate or expect that. And I'm here to suggest to you that you need to plan for the best, okay? You can have both. So if you're not used to buying 2 pair of shoes, go out there and try it. See how it feels. Go buy 2 pair of shoes. Go buy 2 dresses. Go buy 2 pair of earrings. You know, go buy 2 laptops. Do what you need to do for you. And start seeing how it feels to have both. You have to start programming yourself, and not just mentally, but actually taking the actions to do it. Someone said, ain't that kind of playing games? No, that ain't playing games. That's getting yourself accustomed to what it is that you want. So when it shows up, you already be prepared. So many people have to get ready because they don't stay ready. You gotta stay ready. Okay? So, my dear, you can actually have both. Okay? 2 things, like my grandbaby. Can I have 2 things, sweetie? Or she'll get bold. Sweetie, can I have 4 things? Sweetie, can I have 4? I want this one, and I want those 2, sweetie. Can I have it? I'm your big girl. I love you. She know how to put on all the extras. I love you. My grandbaby, she doesn't want just one. If she see 2 things, she want both. And I train her that you can have what you want. It's all in the training. It's all in the training. So don't just think about it and say, yep, that's what I'm going to do. You also have to move forward and actually start working that muscle of having more. You can't have more until you start believing that you can have more and then doing more for yourself. It could be in baby steps. My first investment in myself to start a business was with $50. I took the step, and it was scary, y'all, because $50 was like $50,000 to me at the time. But I did it. And the more I did it, the easier it started getting. So after I invested the $50, I needed a printer. And I was like, okay. But the only printer that I saw that had what I needed was $99 plus tax. Y'all, that was big for me. I was like, $99, but I started doing the math. If I email these flyers over to Staples, it's going to cost me more. What if I make a mistake and then I have to go back on my computer to change it? I can't print more out. I can't, because I got to wait on them. And so I sucked it up, y'all, pulled out my debit card and invested $99. And I was sweating bullets. But guess what? That was then, it was like 2002. 2 days ago, my laptop went out. I looked up, I said, okay, let me go buy another laptop. It wasn't an issue. It wasn't okay, do I want to spend this amount of money on this laptop? Oh my God, that's a big purchase. Do I want to do that? No. I started programming myself a long time ago. So when my laptop screen cracked, I could have went and got it fixed. But the guy had already told me, baby, this is on the last leg anyway, a couple months back. So when it started acting up, I woke up, was it Sunday morning? I said, all right, let me see. Who got laptops on sale? Let me see what they got. All right, I'm about to go pick up a laptop. And I just got up, went to the store, ordered it online, picked it up in the store because it was a little $20 cheaper online. And I just went and got it. It was no big deal. But the only way I got there was understanding that I don't have to live in lack. I don't have to live that way. Whatever it is that I want, I'm going to go get it. Simple. It's not this or that. It's this and that. So the more you practice this and stop limiting yourself. That's what it is. Boom. It's called setting your own limitations. You are limiting yourself by the way that you think. Nobody told you that you can't have it all. But you told yourself that you can't have it all. So just like you told yourself you can't have it all, you can tell yourself that you can. So that's all I have for you today. Facebook and Instagram. I'm gonna start doing this a little bit more often. Would you guys want me to come back on every Tuesdays and do Inspirational Tuesdays? Let me know. I've been doing it over the last couple weeks. Would you say, Sharon, I agree with Oprah. You can't have it all. It doesn't all come at once. Well, that's to you because you're saying it doesn't all come at once. So you're absolutely correct, and so is Oprah. If that's what you believe, then that's what it is. So you're absolutely correct. Oprah correct too. You can have it all. It just doesn't all come at once in your life. Oops. In your life. And that's fine. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that I can't have it all and at one time. So like I said before, whatever you believe it is what it will be. And I think a lot of times, just, people think, oh, Oprah said it's golden. Well, if that's how she lived her life, then that's what it is. But guess what? That means you're living by a standard that somebody else set. If you are preparing to have it all, just not at once, that means you're preparing to live your life in steps. Okay, I can have the car, but I can't have the career. I can have the career and the car, but I can't have the money. I can have the career, the car, and the money, but I can't have the husband. Or I can have the career, the car, the house, the children, and the husband, and be happy. Why is that so hard to believe? So it's like you're creating those steps for yourself. You're creating those. I can get it in pieces. So whatever you believe it is, whether it's Oprah, Barack Obama, or whoever, that's correct. That's correct. Right, Tanya, she ain't living her life like that. She has it all. Absolutely, she does. She does. She might not want to be married, but she got a man though. So whatever you believe is what it'll be. Just because they don't have it all now, they think it can't be done. Exactly, Kim. And so I just refuse to live my life like that. I've lived that life too long. We've lived our life like that too long. We're preparing for the steps. So before I go, I'll tell you this. When I did my Redesign Your Life tour earlier this year, it was in Atlanta where we did, every city got something different for me. They got something special for me. So Atlanta, we did, I had the ladies do a visualization. And I said, okay, close your eyes and create the life that you want. If you can go through some old videos, I may reshare it, repost it, and see what happened. I said, close your eyes and create the life that you want. How does it feel? It was very amazing that a lot of the ladies, as they are now, you're free. You're free to create whatever life you want. I said, create what it is in your mind. In addition to creating the life that they saw, they also included the drama. One young lady said, I want to travel, I want to have this business, and she could see it. And I said, well, where your man at? Because you said you want to start dating and love again. I said, where your man at? She said, well, I don't think that my husband or my man would be able to deal with me traveling. I said, see, wait a minute. I just gave you the opportunity to create exactly the life that you desire, and you implemented drama in it. So while you're creating, you was also supposed to create seeing yourself with a loving husband that supports your business, as well as he travels with you. But we're so accustomed to the drama. OMG, Princess, it doesn't come on CD or DVD. It's a digital download. But anyway, like I was saying, we're accustomed to the drama. So majority of the ladies on my tour, when I had these visualization exercises, they created the limit inside of their own imagination. This is why you get the limit in your reality and in your life. I said, wait a minute, babies. I just gave you a free-for-all. You can create whatever it is that you want, and you created your man having drama in your life? What? Girl, stop. So you are the limit. Think about that. Really. They were in front of me and did it. So just imagine how many people, when they start creating the life they want, they create can I be able to, I want this kind of house, but can I afford it? That you leave that out of the equation. I want a good man, but I don't know, because what I won't deal with is leave all of that out of your imagination. You know what? I want a good woman in my life, but I don't know if she's going to support me in my endeavors. Leave that out of your imagination. You're using that. You're creating that. Think You are including the drama in the creation of your life. Think about it. Literally, I really want you to understand that. While you're creating the life that you want, and most people, when they do the vision boards and all of that, a lot of their stuff don't happen because not only do they feel like they can have it or deserving of it, but they implement all of the things that could go wrong because by society's standard, this is how it's supposed to go, versus creating the life that you want. No, Jackie, you don't say I will have it all. You say I do have it all. That's why you guys got to make sure you get manifest. I'm going to teach you how to talk. I'm going to teach you what to say and manifest, how to change the way that you think in order to create the love, life, and abundance that you want. So no, you don't will have nothing. You already have it. Okay? I don't walk around with the mindset of what I'm getting ready to have. No. For what? Because when you start talking about you getting ready to, you always in getting ready to mode. Always fitna. It about to. Absolutely not. You have to change the way that you think. Change your lingo. That's what you got to do. Yes, Jesse, I do have it all. And it should be displayed in your everyday life. Period. My ladies that want to get married, I need you to act like a wife. What would a wife do? What would she be doing? What would she be doing? That's right, Jackie. I do have it all. What would she be doing? If you want a husband, a wife or a husband, what would you be doing? If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, what would you be doing? How did that look? How did that feel? No, it's really not that difficult. The only thing that makes it difficult is your ability to make the choice to consciously fine-tune your subconscious mind, because we operate based upon that. It got so bad for me that I was battling with the information that I was getting and my old way of thinking. Hey Demetrius, thank you for being a newbie. I come on Thursday night at 10 p.m. and I got somebody special coming on with me, and we cooking up some stuff. And he's chocolate and he's very handsome, y'all. So IG, I'm gonna do my best to come live with y'all as well too. Like I was saying, we make it difficult. I made it difficult. Instead of going with April, be logical in this. Look at some things require logic. And this is what I mean. Logic says, I've been doing this, getting this result. I don't like it. So, even though I'm getting new information put in, I'm still battling with the old information, even though I know the old information has not been working with me. They're not working. You got to make the choice to change and go through the emotional pain that comes with change. If you believe that you can't have it all or all at one time, then that works for your life. Because what you're doing, when somebody says that, they're automatically thinking of all of the obstacles and stuff that starts coming in. I'm not thinking about the obstacles, because if I focus more on the obstacles, I'm creating them and they're going to come. I bet Oprah doesn't have it all, because I know that to be true for myself, and I have it all. I didn't come all what? And I bet you Oprah doesn't have it all. Materially, maybe, yes, I agree with her, because I know that to be true for myself, and I have it all. It didn't come all at once. Everyone can't handle everything at one time. And you're absolutely right, Sharon, and that's for you. That's for you. There's a whole nother demographic of us that don't feel the same way, because when somebody says it all comes at this time and to do this and to do that, you're preparing for the obstacles. That's what I'm saying. You're preparing for the limits. Okay, I can have this right now, so I'm preparing for that, because that's how it normally goes. Okay, I'm preparing for this part right now, but I know maybe 3 years down the line I can't have this right there. See, having it all starts up here. Having it all starts in the mind. So if you don't believe you can have it all and all at one time, then you are absolutely correct. I just choose not to believe that. Because having it all to me starts up here. So I'll always have it all. And all at one time. Always. But I used to program myself to think that I could not. And I did not. And then you have to ask yourself, what determines a person's having it all? Everybody's having it all may be different. But I refuse to believe that you cannot have it all and all at one time. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. Because if it starts here in the thinking, you will always have it all and all at one time. All of it. All of it, all of it, all of it. It starts here. I refuse to teach my children that they got to do things in all of these different steps. No, babe. My son was like, Mom, I want to make my first $1 million within the next 3 years. Let's rock it out, son. And he's smart enough to do it. I said, what's your plan? Well, this is what I want to do. And he showed me his plan, and I was like, boy, I didn't know you was that smart. That's my youngest. He's 19. I'm like, I didn't know you was that smart, baby. I said, the way you going, you might be able to do that a lot sooner. We have to change the way that we think and ask ourselves, why do we live by the standards that other people have set for us? I don't believe in working hard. I believe in working smart. Oh, you got to work hard. No, you don't. You have to work smart. Smart people don't work hard. What they do is hire other people to work hard for them. We have to change the way that we think in order to get better results, because the only people that's limiting us is us. Absolutely, Vanessa. Exactly. Having it all is not in the things, but how and how you live your life and doing it. Absolutely. But it all starts here. But if you are preparing for the storm, preparing for the obstacles, they are going to come. An acquaintance of mine said that to me about a week or so ago. He's going through something. He said, April, I'm preparing for the uphill storm. I said, why are you preparing for that? Why? Your divorce don't have to be an uphill storm. You might just look up and she said, give me this, and it's done. But you're preparing to fight. And you're going to end up having to fight. Really that simple. So, I got to get back to work. And I have to go and have some lunch. I've been doing better, y'all. Like I said, here's my vegan taco salad. It actually tastes pretty good. I got it from, where was I yesterday? Arden's Garden. So it tastes pretty good. So I've been doing better because, you know, you girl, I love the fall. Fall is my favorite time of year. And I love wearing my fall and winter boots with my fitted, knitted dresses and stuff. And I love turtlenecks, like that kind of thing. So, you know, we don't want no extra back fat while we doing that. And we don't have to wear no girdles and no waist trainers and stuff. So I love you guys. That's all I have for you today. Understand that you can have both. You can have it all. You can have it all at one time. And you just have to do the work to manifest it and bring it from your mind into reality. And the only way to do that is changing the way that you think. And in my course, Manifest, that comes out in 2 days. It comes out in 2 days. Manifest how to change the way that you think to create the love, life, and abundance that you want. That'll be out. And in addition to that one is the Feminine CEO, how to use your feminine energy to tap into your creativity to skyrocket your income. Now you guys gonna be a little shocked at what I say in that one. And it's stuff that you probably know, but I'm giving it to you step by step. And I want you to make sure you fill out the workbook, and I need you to carry that thing. I need you to listen to this stuff over and over again. And the third one is how to become a high value, classy woman. I want you to print that out, and I want you to write out everything that I give you. I want you to write it out. I want you to get and dig in deep. The courses are not long. I did not make them hours and hours and hours long, because I believe you can get a lot of information in a short amount of time. They may be about an hour a piece or so, but I need you to get it. I need you to listen to it over and over again. I need you to be on that treadmill, and I need you to listen to it. I need you to listen to it on your way to work. I need you to get into your system. I need you to get it into your system. So make sure you go to 47.aprilmason.com, because as of the 17th, each course will be $97 a piece versus $47 for all three. And you only got 2 more days left to get it. So I can't wait to give you guys this information. I made it $47 because if I invested $50 in myself to start my first business, and I love exactly where I am right now in life, then I said, you know what? I'm not going to make the investment high, but if I had to do it, you got to do it too. I wouldn't be here before you today if I had not invested money, time, energy, and belief in myself. So for all of you that get it, just make sure you watch Manifest first, because that one will help you understand the other two. But watch Manifest first. No, it won't be on CD or DVD. It's all digital. The reason why I keep things digital is because it allows me to keep the price down. Once I start having the packages and all that stuff, I'll do that when I have events to do, and you can get it there. But online, and to get it easier, just go and download it. Boom, watch it over and 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 over again. So I need you to listen to it, but listen to Manifest first, okay? So love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And I may come back next week to do another inspirational Tuesday, since y'all said that's what y'all like. That's what y'all like. See you then. See you next Tuesday, and I'll see you Thursday for Relationship Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Love y'all. Bye.